UK Game Fairs magazine here at EWA. Great to be with Jeremy of Gerber. Now come on Jeremy, talk us through some of these new products that we've got here.
Nice to see you. How are you? Having a good show?
Yeah, the show's really good. Lots of people here, isn't there?
It's been a great show. I think so many gun dealers in the UK could come out here and even if they don't buy, they can see so much more.
I do agree with you. I mean, it is an eye-opener, isn't it?
And it's great for us and trade shows like this, like the TNG in the UK as well, is incredibly useful because we can show people so much more about what we do.
Very hands-on.
Well, the UK, unfortunately, many of the dealers think we just make multi-tools. You know, they've seen a few of our knives, and we are one of the world's, in fact, probably in terms of volume, one of the biggest in the world in supplying, because we supply the US military as well.
Oh, right.
But just to show you a little bit about what we do, people will be familiar with our one-handed opening multi-tool.
Yep.
So, flick of the wrist, one-handed opening, and all the tools on the inside, all lock. But what they're probably not aware of is the different styles of multi-tools that we do. You know, recently, this year, we introduced our Strata, which is a folding butterfly type tool, sprung handle.
Oh,
makes it easier to use.
Yeah, that's lovely.
You also have in here the tungsten carbide wire cutter.
Oh yes.
Pretty much every multi-tool that's out there from every manufacturer, if you go and cut some tough wire with it, you will dent the wire cutters.
Yes.
So we put this, and our Legend tool had it initially, and this has got it in as well. So you can cut up to 4/0 fish hooks. You can cut piano wire with this tool, and it won't dent the tool. Yeah.
Goodness me.
So of course all the tools on the inside. On the previous tool, we now have easy accessible, lockable, one-handed opening tools with all the...
That's a lovely action, isn't it?
Nice and simple to use. So the main thing that people will use will be the knife blade. So you've got the one-handed action, locking mechanism, which just unlocks like so.
Superb.
So that's our new Strata that's just coming out.
Really nice finishings as well, isn't it? Very modern looking.
We try and build a bit of architectural strategy into it so it looks different.
Yeah.
So, this product here, the Crucial, those that are looking for the knife blade as the primary thing, so they don't want to carry a multi-tool and a knife blade, the Crucial was developed with those in mind.
Oh, right.
And in fact, these are now issued to all soldiers, airmen that are going out to Afghanistan and each of the deployments that go on.
Oh, that's interesting news.
They wanted something which was light.
Yeah.
They wanted to replace the original jackknife that they had.
Yeah.
The idea of a multi-tool is great, but they're so heavy.
Yeah.
Yeah, even our lightest regular multi-tool is heavy because these guys have got to carry 74 kilos.
Oh, goodness me.
Now you imagine with temperatures in excess of 70 degrees in the Mastiff, 75 degrees in the vehicles that they're going around in, and then having to hump 74 kilos in body armor and everything else. Yeah. So they looked at weight. And with the Crucial, it's a one-handed opening, very thick, fat knife blade, you can see. So if you are trying to lever open a tin, you've got what you need to do.
Yes,
it's not going to snap the knife blade off the end. Yeah. It's a good pocket knife first. You've got a carabiner clip, so if you just need to hook it onto your vest, or if you're fly fishing and you need to hook it,
that's a nice piece, isn't it?
Which doubles up as the bottle opener, which is probably the primary importance of the thing. So. A couple of screwdrivers, just the basic ones that you need, so a flat-bladed screwdriver and a crosshead that, looking at the end, will do the little small screws, so you can see the way it'll do the tiny screws.
That's cute, isn't it?
And then all tucked away inside, a nice little pair of pliers.
Lovely tool, that.
So the tool's there, and then new for this year, the Grappler, just coming out now. We're just launching this at this show for the first time.
So this is the launch.
This is the launch of this product. We showed it at the SHOT Show, but as far as Europe's concerned, this is the first big show that we've had it at. Yeah. And the ubiquitous mole grip that we're all familiar with in our toolbox, this is for the engineer, this is for the guy with the Land Rover, the guy that needs something, it's a real graunch behind it. Yes. Not a lightweight tool, something to adjust to undo nuts, wing nuts.
Yes.
And we have it in there, very heavy duty, still got the sliding plier action, so you've got the one-handed open.
Yeah, that's cute, isn't it?
And of course with the knife blades, a liner lock on here, so similar thing here.
Yes.
Pry bar and wire stripper, so you can actually just leave the tins open. A decent file that doubles up as a screwdriver. And then we have on this one here a combination blade, so the bottle opener and the screwdriver there. So
back to the bottle opener again, very important.
It's funny, we had an article with one of the unnamed national newspapers where one of the primary things they needed was a corkscrew. Obviously there's not many guys out in the game fair need corkscrews, so something to rip the keg open.
Absolutely. Yeah.
So you can see in the world of multi-tools we have phenomenal selection. That's just a small part.
Yes.
And of course, since 1939, we've been making pocket knives. You know, our world is the hunter.
Yes.
As Gerber's synonymous in the US with hunting.
Yes.
You know, we make fabulous products for the hunting market.
Yes.
And it's what's inspired this knife, the Metolius. Metolius is a national park and a big river that runs through Oregon. There's a lot of hunting going on.
Right.
There. And what we were looking for was a very durable, very tough knife that can be, you know, cleaned out, dishwashed when you get back home.
Right.
Used for gutting and skinning in the field.
Yeah.
And there's a range of products with the Metolius. You've got a lanyard ring. You've got a thumper on the back there.
Yes.
You know, but you've got something which will stay in the hand when it's wet and slippery. You've got this combination of a fibre reinforced nylon
that's fantastic.
and the sticky rubber blades.
Yeah.
The whole knife blade itself. We don't hone the top because in certain countries it's, you know, we can't hone the top because it's illegal to have the double-edged side.
Right.
It makes it more of a combat knife,
Yes.
but you can self-hone it if it's something you do need to do.
Yeah.
We have an easy open in this range as well, which again is for skinning in the field.
Yeah.
So the Metolius range was launched during the tail end of last year. Fabulous range of products, but in our sort of much more heavy-duty hunt as well.
Yes.
But we do the fun knives. You know,
Now
we do
this
the
is the
techie
one.
ones.
This is the one I like.
Very technical looking, strange looking knife, but it's also one-handed opening, so you've got the one-handed action, but your finger will go through the hole. We do a couple of sizes. We do the smaller one and we do the fatter one for those with the more manly hands than mine. So, but it gives you greater control over the knife.
I think that's a fabulous knife.
It's a great techie knife. You know, it's very beautifully made and beautifully engineered. So from the very techie to the real high-end hunters products, we've got them all as a brand.
Yeah.
And equally so, the gear that we do. So many people miss out on the fantastic value for money, sliding saws, hide building equipment.
Yeah.
Now this is one that we've launched this year. Our sliding saw, it's a simple sliding saw that just locks into place. Now, why should I get a Gerber sliding saw over others? Because of the way that we grind the teeth.
Right.
Pull out pretty much any sliding saw and you'll see that they have 2 grinds on the blade. Okay, we put a 3rd grind on the blade that's on the top of the tip itself.
Oh, right.
And they're opposed, so it helps make the saw blade go straight. What often happens with these when you're sawing is you actually end up with a curve on what you're sawing.
Right.
So we actually grind the top of the tip so that it gives you that opposing pull and it keeps the knife blade going straight. But fabulous product, you know, good value for money. Any hide builder, anyone that's stalking, anyone that looks for something just to quickly put something together they need to, or
very
even
practical piece.
Practical, very lightweight as well.
Yeah.
Many people won't know that Gerber's parent company is a company called Fiskars.
Right.
And it's a brand that not many people, unless you're into scissors, will be familiar with. But they were founded in 1640.
Oh, right. So
it's still the same
youngsters
family.
then, really.
Yeah,
you know,
actually still the same, pretty much the same family. I think a few of them have died since then. But, and they produce a whole range of products. And of course, coming from Finland, timber and paper is their world.
Yes.
So the Fiskars axes that we make, fibre reinforced nylon, incredibly well balanced from the little small backpacks that we have here.
That's a lovely little unit, that is, isn't it?
Incredibly sharp, beautiful to carry, and again for your hide building, anyone that needs to even swim clearing, something that needs combined with the axe gives you just everything that you need just to get yourself out in the wilds.
Yeah.
And opportunities missed by guys in the UK.
Yeah, sure.
Really are.
Yeah.
And I think, you know, if anything, to get across to you know, the guys from from the game fairs that are coming to the game fairs, going to the gun dealers, don't just think about Gerber as multi-tools.
No, a wide spectrum covered, isn't it? Well, Jeremy, an absolute pleasure. Thank you very much indeed for the demonstration. It's great to see you here at IWA, and I'm sure we'll be seeing a lot more of Gerber products in the UK Game Fairs magazine. These people keep us very busy with all their new up-to-date items. Read further in next month's issue.